today's episode of Hubris Syndrome, I've neglected everything not named Resident Evil. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Even when we're not talking about Resident Evil, we are talking about Resident Evil. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. It's just... I've got an addiction. I can't stop. It's all I'm thinking about. It's all I'm playing. It's all I'm watching. I'm watching the anime movies. I might even throw on the live action films just because. But it's come at a cost. I've neglected a lot of things, so let's dive in. First on the list, Monster Hunter Rise. Now, I've still managed to put a good chunk of time into Monster Hunter Rise, like 15 or so hours, and I've been part of the streams. Thank you, Ben Moore. Thank you, Brad Ellis, for keeping me in the loop when it comes to Monster Hunter. But I've definitely been putting it off. I haven't finished the main game, which everybody says is really, really short. I'm still only rank 4, but it's definitely on the back burner, and I feel bad about it. I just really wanted to give it a shout out because it is really such an incredible game and one of the best of the year so far, and we're just getting started. You know, I don't think I'm too bummed that I've been kind of putting it off because I know that weekly hunts are always going to be a thing. Some more monsters are coming down the line, and whenever Brad Ellis sends me a Slack message just saying, hunts? I'll answer the call. Next on the list, ever since I was a young kid, one of my favorite things to do with my mom and dad were watch the Oscars. I just grew up always loving movies, and a lot of that has to do with my parents, especially my dad. You've heard the story 100 times, him coming into my room, freaking out, saying, "You gotta see this." And what is it? The Queen Alien ripping Bishop in half. That day, I became who I am today. But the Oscars this year, you would think during COVID and lockdown, I would have just unlimited time to watch these movies and catch up, but I have been so out of the loop. So out of the Best Picture nominees, I've only seen Mank, which is really, really good. Amanda Seyfried, hype. She better win. Judas and the Black Messiah, dude. 10 out of 10. Wish I could have seen it in the theater, but it was so good. And of course, my personal favorite, Sound of Metal. Riz Ahmed better win Best Actor, all right. Of course, I can't even really say that because I still need to see The Father, Minari, which is the #1 movie on my list I want to see, hands down. I've heard nothing but incredible things. Nomadland. From director Chloe Zhao. She's going to be doing Eternals next. So this is a little MCU preview for all you MCU lovers out there. Completely different types of movies, obviously. One dramatic, Oscar movie. Another big budget blockbuster superhero movie. Promising Young Woman. This is a movie I wanted to see way back in 2020 before the pandemic. It got delayed. Now it's on demand and stuff. So extremely high on my list as well. And The Trial of the Chicago 7 as well. Just all these movies I have put off. The Oscars are days away, so this year I might just have to accept that I won't be caught up, and I got nobody to blame but Capcom. Next on the list, but I feel like we have until January 2022 with this one, because it's already a GOTY contender. It Takes Two. It Takes Two, the newest co-op masterpiece from Hazelight, aka Joseph Ferris, coming in after A Way Out and Brother: A Tale of Two Sons. I've had the chance to play this with my wife for like 90 minutes, and it was already so gripping. She doesn't play video games, aside from Mario Kart and the odd Guitar Hero session in her youth, not a gamer. So we're going extremely slow paced. We're talking walking, then moving the camera, then walking. Moving your body and the camera at the same time does not compute. So we're gonna be going through this so slow. But again, I've heard just nothing but the warmest, best things about this game from every single person who's played it. So It's safe to say that this will probably be talked about once we hit up GOTYs for this year. I know it's a little early, we're only in April, but I still think it's a safe bet. And I just love the dynamic of this game, you know, from Jones and Bloodworth to seasoned gamers playing with each other online, to parents playing with their kids or significant others. Everyone can play this game. It takes two. And last but certainly not least, the zeitgeist came suddenly and violently with Invincible. So definitely some boys comparisons here. Obviously, it's a superhero show. It's animated, and it is about a father who is the most powerful superhero on the planet and the relationship with their son. I've not watched any of these episodes. It's from a Robert Kirkman comic book, and it just seemed like it came out of nowhere. When this came out, I saw on Twitter, all you Twitterers out there, just Cobra Kai levels of hype. Just Invincible, Invincible, Invincible. Watch it, watch it, watch it. You better watch it. You better freaking watch this thing. So I absolutely mean to. Season 1 is ending this week, I believe. So we're just about done with the first season. I wish I could have been there on the weekly. You know I love those weekly conversations. Binging's fine. Watch how you want to watch. But I'm a fan of being in those conversations, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision style, every week. Just dissecting it, talking about it, hyping it, of course. But Invincible, I'll definitely be there sooner rather than later. And that's going to do it for the episode. Resident Evil Mania is at an all-time high. Village is weeks away. So close. We got demos for it coming up. This episode was just about some things that I've neglected and missed, and that I will make time for in the near future, especially Invincible. Hopefully I can watch Minari as well. Both have Steven Yeun, dude. Crushing it. Take that, Negan. We are Easy Allies. I am Michael Huber. You can help support us on patreon.com, easyallies.com. Check us out there. We'll be back here next week, probably with the release dates of May before we get into the Resident Evil episodes. You know they're coming. You know it's always here. Resident Evil. It's not even about the episode, and we're ending on Resident Evil.